of the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on a team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pandas will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Memphis offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
It's a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab and go for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pandas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the ball is intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score now.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Dropping back, it's Hennigan. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. They try to pop a run on the draw. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He's looking to throw it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. At the 45 on its way. And they get him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
And the Pandas will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's straight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no...
Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the red basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup. We've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Hey, get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Craig. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Pandas will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Drake. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chandler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now on first down after that completion. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Turns it loose deep. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. The run and the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. They get him down after he makes a catch. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He'll try to pop the draw. Makes one man miss. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it out.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the air, it's Hennigan. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Pandas line up to punt it away.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Buying some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pandas!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 5 over James Madison. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hennigan. He's got it. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's straight. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Memphis. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chandler. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craig. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's taking the shot. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's right down the boulevard.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 39 after a good return on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Anderson with the carry. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45, on his way. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs in this game.
He'll pull it on the read. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. To the air, it's Hennigan. Gets open down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Offense in a split backfield. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Might as well stick with him. That hole closed quickly to pick up a 1 to the 15. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Ball in the air, intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end. Touchdown, Memphis! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 5 over the Sharks.
Off play action on first down.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on them. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Pandas will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Anderson with the carry. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. He'll try it again. At the 35, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally make the stop with the big run. He's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Hennigan. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. A shot toward the end zone. And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They go to the ground. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll line up for a second down play. It's a draw. Powers through the defender. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Pandas send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll go to the counter play. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Smashes through. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. Anderson with the carry. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Game one, you want to come out with drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pressure coming. Steps away. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football, and right now offensively they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Pandas with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Pandas want to move quickly. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Hobbs. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Complete out of the backfield. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.